Sisela. This way! Please be careful. I think... Fuck.
What is that?
I think last time she was Italian, but that came out Swedish. Please be careful. It'd be bad if something happened to...
I don't even know what that is anymore, honestly.
Crap, I'm so out of practice.
Oh, we'll have to get back into it. I see. Like when you believe in Santa Claus. Wait. Santa Claus isn't real?
Oh, Brett. Who didn't tell you?
Fuck!
Gosh. Really, this is the responsibility of the whole family.
Oh!
No, wait. She's real.
I've been duped.
No, Brett. She's real.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, she exists. I have to go to Japan. Get me some of that.
Get me some of that Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Tell her to shove her candy cane between your breasts. Like when you believe in Santa Claus, you're afraid you'll end up on the naughty list and get cooler for Christmas. But once you realize he's not real, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Ah!
No, we've ruined it for Sisela. Santa's not real? What am I going to do this year?
Maybe that was the wrong metaphor to use.
Clearly, should have went with the tooth fairy. You see, now we know that Sisela didn't do it, because if you murder somebody, you get put on the naughty list for sure.
Oh, you're right. We just have to go around questioning everybody if they believe in Santa. And the three people that say yeah, then you know they're not murderers, but the other 1,297 are.
This is pivotal. This is how they narrow it down in real life too, I think.
Do you believe in Santa Claus? Yeah.
Hey, listen, bub. We got some questions for you down at the station. Question 1. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
No.
Question 2. Do you know he watches you when you're sleeping and when you're awake?
He's not real?
He knows if you've been bad and good. Have you been bad?
No.
Okay, you're free to go.
Alright.
Hey, Gilligan! We're almost there.
Yeah, it's always the detectives that are like... They'd be the one to get away with it, right?
They would be both the ones to get away with it and the next victim.
Yeah.
I would say.
I hate how petty the wealthy can get sometimes. It's as they say, money corrupts people.
Money corrupts people? Who's the chief financial officer? Is it...
Blith!
Blith.
Let me check my journal.
It's either Blith... We're like, Blith! Wait,
CFO!
That's what I thought. Money corrupts. It's Blith. Blanking.
It's Blith. No, we already know that. But why'd she do it?
Why'd
she do
why?
it? More money?
We know she's corrupt.
More money.
Money. I couldn't imagine that kind of life. It must be nice being rich.
Actually, I'm not sure about that.
Actually, it's fantastic. Indoor pool, tigers for pets. It's phantasmal.
Butlers for butlers.
It's great.
Money isn't everything.
It's better than having nothing like me.
You got that right. Oh, well, and now I feel bad. I guess that's true.
This feeling, I think it's guilt.
I've never had to feel this feel before.
Yeah, the wealthy don't have a guilt gland.
I guess that's true, but life isn't perfect.
That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just good enough.
Now that's something I couldn't imagine. Living just good enough sounds like living on hard mode.
Wow.
Wow.
The ghosts.
You fucking freak.
I did some research on the internet.
Capital I.
Lots of interesting stuff happened down here, like people getting killed. Oh wow! That probably wasn't the best thing to say. What? That probably wasn't the best thing to say. I would love it if his father wasn't actually dead and this is all a root, like a murder mystery type, like a fake out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they all got invited on this ship, and he's the one that really arranged it, so he could easily be in on it.
Yeah.
So it's like I would love it if it was, which is so horrific if it was fake out though, because your son saw your supposed corpse in an elevator. Wouldn't that would fuck somebody up.
I mean, maybe he's trying to like make Gilligan do something, like...
Oh.
Or maybe that's the thing. Maybe Galvano knew that it was gonna be like a boring cruise for him, and he decided to make it like exciting.
So I died, and then you had to act and discover yourself along the way, and then be spurred. And he was always saying that Gilligan is so lazy. Maybe he wasn't exactly saying that, but Gilligan is so lazy. So this spurred Gilligan to achieve higher things.
So I died.
Turns out I wasn't dead the whole time. Or at all.
I'm still here, in fact.
I've been watching this whole thing. It took you fucking 3 hours to solve my murder? God. You're a failure.
I wouldn't be able to operate this thing even if it had a start button.
Damn.
There's 2 buttons. Start and stop.
There's 2 start buttons. Yeah, there's 2 start buttons. That's funny.
You've got to be kidding me. It really has a start button?
The main generator looks busted. It was also set to a dangerously high level, so no wonder. Good thing we have this backup.
Yeah. Guess we should press start.
Player 2, press start. Go for it, Gilligan.
I pressed the button and it exploded. We all died at the end. If playing video games has prepared me for anything, this would be it. I take my finger and jam it into the button.
Wink. Plot twist, the boat is the murderer and everyone is the victim.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
That's not true.
There we go. At last, light fills the room. No, it might be. Yeah, it all looks familiar now that I can clearly see it. And even the sounds. Ugh, engine noises. I get scared every time. Even when in something as mundane as a car, I'm like a frightened child the moment I hear the engines turn on. During that time, my pirates dated quite a bit. And
my pirates darted quite a bit.
Let's play darts.
From island to island.
and they eloped. They eloped together after graduating.
Into the sunset. Arg.
It wasn't as if their lives were easy. After all, pilfering and plundering is quite the task. My mother was disowned after she eloped, so it was up to the 2 of them to support themselves. One day he decided to toss me into the twisting nether, and I never came back. Goodbye!
Yay! Roll credits.
Good work, Gilligan. Now here's what I want you to do. Listen carefully, okay? Right. What is it? I just remembered there was something I wanted to check down there.
A door?
That one room we found earlier. Do me a favor and take a look around.
I'd love to.
You think there's something inside? I can't be sure. However, we're at a loss for clues at the moment. I don't want to go all the way down there and look for them myself. Also, on your way back up,
get me a sandwich.
I want you to bring Eliza, Howard, and Blith with you to the captain's room. Less running around for me, you know?
Huh?
Got it. See you later.
Dumbass!
Dumbass, that's not what you say with a walkie-talkie. He looks upset.
He's so angry. You say over and out or I will slit your throat.
Over and out. The line goes silent. Looks like he hung up.
Well, he said over and out. Knocked out?
Yes. Weren't you there? No, you weren't.
Where have you been?
The lights flickered on and off a few times, fucking Nosferatu, and then I heard a crashing noise. When the lights came back on, he was lying on the floor bleeding. Oh, sorry, geez, sorry.
Ah, the lights again! Doesn't that just scream ghost? Did it? Ooh,
Fucking no! I suppose ghosts are known to mess around with lights and electricity. You aren't gonna blame them for the power outage, are you?
Of course I am! Let's get Zach Bagans and his team in here.
I wanted to bang you at first, but you're turning into a psychopath. Ellipsis, ellipsis, ellipsis.
And that's what that ellipsis says. I bang ya, I was interested, but now you're kind of freaking me the fuck out. Anyway.
I'm, like, just sitting there with a blank stare at her like, oh my fucking god. It looks old, so it might not be too difficult to just break open.
He just whips his foot out and
yeah.
I'm in! Nobody will have noticed that. But apparently he's a weak little puss.
I'm not very strong, so breaking down this door might not even work. But I have to try. Then I hear the sound of the door opening and Sisla turns to face me. Right now I'm a little more scared than usual. I mean,
the red nether.
This twisting nether is red instead of purple. That means bad. Sisla is right. Even if I say I'm skeptical at my core, I'm as scared as if I'm not.
Okay.
I'm the kind of...
I don't know why that was so funny to me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm the kind of person who hopes for the best but plans for the worst, you see.
The worst would be demons.
Yeah, or like zombies.
The best is a light switch. Well, the best is a stockpile of ice cream.
Oh, yeah, I mean... or a stockpile of Galvano clones.
Daddy's not dead. He's just in here.
Daddy's not dead.
Hello, we are Engine Noises, and we are gonna rock your socks off with our new single, Daddy's Not Dead. Most murders are committed by someone you know.
I mean, most. Not all.
Statistically. Not all.
Upon opening the door, I can see a small room. No.
Oh, crap. That had feedback.
She then goes through each of the drawers hoping to find something.
Like what? What's this? Gilligan, take a look.
It's a confession note of someone saying,
beautiful.
I fucking killed your father, lol. Signed,
lol.
Signed Blith.
Signed Blith. They'll never find it here. In the room where we keep all the stuff that people have been murdered on, like a queen-size mattress and an armchair and other such random couches. At a desk.
Sisla picks up a stack of papers, shuffling through them.
My God!
Let me say! I grabbed some of the yellow faded papers, searching for any clues. As Butler said, we don't really have any leads. I should use this opportunity to bring something of value back. He proclaimed that his love for her was stronger. I was in no mood for games, however, and promptly murdered him in the face. I mean, aimed my revolver at the man's head. For similar purposes, I do not wish for my own family to know of my evil deeds. They already hate me as it stands, and I would not want them to inherit my shame and guilt which I have had for so long. That is all I ask. The rest of the funds may be given to my immediate family, but the Star Secret shall stay away from them forever, and so the chip will not be passed on to them.
So he screwed Don Ackerley out of...
the boat.
The boat?
Yeah.
Ship?
Yeah. Sure fucking did.
Which then puts Don Ackerley in a nice position to murder him.
It sure does!
It sure does! Hey, did you find something useful?
No, you read that wrong.
Hey, did you find something use? What? Go back. Oh. Did I find something useful?
I think so. That's for Butler to figure out.
I mean, you could try with your brain. Right. Let's go.
Boiler room, lady.
Oh my God, we're in chapter 9.
Oh my God.
The butler solves it?
Probably. That would make sense.
I guess.
Well, upon returning to the captain's room, Sisla and I find the others standing right where we left them. Hold your horses, Blythe! That might have been Donald.
We aren't not sure yet.
Stop the guillotine! We don't know yet.
Yeah, Butler's like got her tied up and is ready to administer some lethal drugs or something, and Gilligan bursts into the room and he's like, "Wait! I have a new prime suspect."
Yeah, he's
and
like,
Butler's like, "God damn it!"
He's got like the needle ready and he's like flicking it to get all the excess shit off.
Yeah.
Of it. And then I kick down the door again. I'm like, "Hold your horses!"
It might not be Blythe, and he's like, "Fuck, so close."
I had the syringe, I had the gun, I had the
Then-
guillotine lever, I had... Whoo!
We had so many ways. She chose the syringe, or no, she chose the guillotine. I chose the syringe. We're gonna play it my way. God.
He just like starts unscrewing everything. Like, fucking gotta pack all this back up. God damn.
And then like as this scene progressive, he like starts inching closer and closer to Blythe, and he's like got the needle ready to go, and he like angles it, and Gilligan's like, "Hey,
Hey, Butler!
what did I tell you?
No!
You back up." I said, "No, you're a bad butler. Back up."
Our trip to the engine room had taken a little under an hour, but it seems the others found a few things to do in the meantime. Everybody's having sex. Oh, I mean, go fish.
Go fish in my panties.
But meanwhile, Captain Jack and Dolan are frantically mashing keys on the control system. It's no use!
The boat won't go.
How does this work?
Yeah, Jack is just like completely incompetent. It's like, "I don't know how to captain a ship. This was your ship. I mean, it's my ship, but I never had training on how to use it."
I just walked in here and started pushing buttons and it started going. That's really all I did.
Beep bop, boop bop, beep bop. The electricity is running fine, and the ship will definitely make it back to the land if I press the right lever. Oh, it's this one. Anyway,
That's
however...
the guillotine, no!
Ah! Somebody get Blythe!
Why
She's
haven't
like,
we
"Go-"
taken her out of the guillotine yet?
She looks up at the blade and she's like, "Go fish!" However, during that blackout, flashback, we lost the data on the cameras. Something went wrong. We can't get it back.
How could this happen?
Smack!
Why? No,
Everybody-
that's too fucking convenient. No,
I would-
that's stupid. They would be recording, they would be saving to a file constantly, like second after second. It'd be a huge file, but it'd be saved the entire time. I mean, it's not like it fucking just goes away or something. No, 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 no. I'm back. So this was a serious meeting, huh?
No, it was an orgy. He was a nice enough guy, psych-compy, but he wanted help in the bedroom, and I didn't know how to offer it, so I said, "Okay, I'll help you." He wanted to escape coal black void. That's like a description I never thought would come out of her mouth. He wanted to escape the coal black void of loneliness and isolation that burned him here. It's like,
What the fuck?
what else is he supposed to do but come crawling to someone for help in sexual favors? So we entered this blue nether, and for whatever reason, I sympathized with them, and I did all sorts of stuff I'm not used to doing. Yay! Oh, we get to click on people!
Oh,
We get to
boy.
click on people!
Who do you want to click on?
Well, we went in order last time. Ooh,
Jack.
we're starting at Jack.
I was busy masturbating in my closet. That's my
I was
fetish.
busy masturbating in the captain's room most of the day. I can pretty much crank them out as I go. I have a major cock. Around 5 p.m., Galvano showed up in my office.
Hold on, I need to check and make sure our front door's open because Jeremy's not gonna have a way in because I stole his keys. Hold on.
You're pausing now! This is unbelievable. Now, right when it says there's really enough evidence to solve it, he's like, "Yeah, now I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna remember shit." And he just runs away. And then
And I am back.
what was the woo-hee-heeing? Did your dog run with you?
Yeah.
So what, you motherfuckers? Howard could have simply set the time on the watch whenever he wanted and then conveniently smashed it after. There's no way to tell.
She's super fucking suspicious, by the way.
So stop.
And for what reason would Howard destroy a pocket watch he just bought to frame someone for a murder he didn't even know about?
Ellipsis. Suspicious ellipsis.
And you're still not off the hook, Captain Jackass. You see, this document that Gilligan found in the basement, it's your grandfather's will. So I'm well aware of what's going on between you and old MacDonald over there.
I had a
motherfucker!
but I lost it in 1912. What? That's all made up. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. Even with that kind of reasoning, you can't prove it.
Wrong. Okay. There's one way to prove it, and it's through the reconstruction of the closed room.
Oh. It wasn't me. I thought she said it was me. She panics. I did it. It was Sisela the whole time. Also, this is my accent. But then, it's a me. I didn't do anything with that key.
I'll say it now. The real culprit is Bliff.
Oh, man.
Oh!
We did it. W what? That's just mindless theorizing. I've died. Oh, god damn. No, she had an arsenic tooth. She's bitten it like like a cornered Nazi. Damn it.
That's just mindless theorizing. I died.
How bittersweet.
She just faded into nothing.
She did. And the screen shook like she fell to the ground or something.
Yeah.
I prefer the fact that she faded into the nether.
To place the final nail in the coffin, the dying message that appeared to look like SOS. No,
but it's actually
505, which is Blitz's room number. Ow! So it was a shortcut to finding the culprit's name.
And instead of writing Blith, he wrote SOS0505.
Yeah, BLY.
Would have done it. It's fine.
Case closed. Good game. I think it's about time you two come clean now, don't you?
We each had a common goal. It wasn't... Oh.
It wasn't planned?
Of course not. That's right. It wasn't planned. I died again! Oh, this time I collapsed on
Blith collapses onto the floor shortly after two of Jack's men approach her, lifting her up by her arms. Then please, explain it. Tell us the truth. Every last detail.
This. Okay. Once upon a time...
Me and your daddy. Fuck!
You have a sibling that you don't know about.
He's
Fuck
in
you,
my
Eliza.
room.
Galvano Gilder. Could fuck him sideways. The man everyone looked up to, yet at the same time feared.
He's my dad. Could you at least, like,
so sorry.
slow your roll
I don't mean it.
bit?
I mean, I'm doing this to Eliza. I don't mean it to you. I'm sorry. I'm not directing
as long
this
as it's directed at her, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, all of it.
Yeah,
all of it.
like, fuck her, right?
Exactly. I mean, have you heard her talk?
Oh, I have.
I
was planning on firing her the moment I became CEO.
Oh, God. Please, just promise me one thing before... I don't know if there's death penalties here, but promise me one thing before they take me away. Just fucking fire her. Fine.
I'll think about it, but now that I know you're the murderer, I might keep her around.
Listen, I'm intelligent. I just, you know.
Yep. Says the person who got caught.
It's not my fault that Butler was on this trip. If he hadn't been on this trip, I would have gotten away with it too. If it were your meddling asshole of a friend.
With your meddling fedora.
Yeah. Not among all the other employees. I don't get distracted easily. Instead, I focus on the details. What the fuck was that? Listen, I don't get distracted easily, but what the fuck? I am completely derailed. Well played. What was that?
My phone tipped over. I had a text and I looked at it and it was Jeremy saying thank you.
Oh.